Hi, welcome to my channel Promising Creations. In this channel I do upload sewing tutorials and pattern drafting every week, but I'm sorry for not uploading for a while now because of the circumstances beyond my control. But I promise now I've come full. I'll be uploading every week. Please, if you are not subscribed to my channel or you are yet to subscribe, please hit the red button and turn on the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload. In today's tutorials, I'm going to teach us how to draft and cut a shirt basic bodies for female. Please do listen to the end of the video. I'll be vividly in all my explanations so that you get every bit of it. Let's start. Now we are going to start by indicating our starting point. Here is our starting point. And in this case, is a shirt that has overlapping at the front, the buttonhole, and the button where you fix the button itself. So we are going to leave about 3 inches frontward before we start our measurement. Now we are going to take it this way. We're going to, for each of the folding, I'm going to leave 1 inch. Take 3 inches this way, downward. I'm going to connect with a straight ruler the 3 lines. Connect all the dots with a straight line this way. Now, these are the overlapping space. Now we are going to start our measurement from here upward this way. Now we are going to take our shoulder measurement. Our shoulder measurement, the measurement we are going to use for this pattern drafting is shoulder measurement 14 inches, armhole 16 inches, shoulder to armhole measure to bust point is 9 inches, shoulder to underbust 12 inches, shoulder to half cut 16 inches. The full blouse length or the full shirt length is 23 inches. Now let's take our shoulder measurement, which is 7 inches. This is our starting point here. Here is our starting point. Now we're going to take the vertical measurement. These are armhole measurements. 16 inches divided by 2 will give us 8 inches. These are bust point measurements. Here is our armhole measure. Here is our underbust measurement. Then our half cut measurement is 16 inches here. Then the full blouse length is 23 inches. But in this case, I'm going to take at the front 22 inches because I'm going to add 1 inch at the back pattern that will flip up to the front. Now, instead of 23 inches, I'm going to take 22 inches for the front pattern, then hemming allowance 1 inch because I'm going to add 1 inch at the back that will come up to the front to complete the front measurements. Now I've connected this armhole measurement, armhole line. This is our bust point line. This is our under bust line. This is our half cut line. And this is the full blouse length line. Now we are going to repeat we're going to also repeat taking our shoulder measurements at our armhole line in order to get our armhole line accurately. You connect this way. This way. Now you come down with 1 inch shoulder slant. Now our neck depth, we are going to go with 3 by 3, the neck depth 3, the neck width 3 inches. That's for shirt. It works out for shirt. Now we're going to connect this way. Then we're going to connect. If you don't have curved ruler, you can curve very well with your hand. Is okay. Then our armhole. But since this is a female shirt, I was specific at the beginning that this is a female shirt. I'm going to go in by that ½ inch to eliminate that excesses at the front, at the bust area. I'm going to go in by half here. Connect it this way. Connect it this way. Now we're going to take our body measurement. It's a dartless body, it's a dartless pattern, a female dartless pattern. Then when we will show how, I'll teach how to join, how to sew a shirt. Then I'll teach you how to add the darts on it. Now we're going to take our bust measurement. The round bust measurement is 34 inches divided by 4 will give us 8.5 inches. Here is our 8.5 inches here. Our under bust measurement is 28 inches divided by 4 will give us 7 inches. Here is our 7 inches here. Our waist measurement is 30 divided by 4 will give us 7.5 inches. Here is our 7.5 inches. Then our hip measurement at the full blouse length, we are going to take our hip measurement. Our hip measurement is 36 inches divided by 4 will give us 9 inches. Here is our 9 inches. Let's connect. And I will use this curve side in order to give it a hip curve shape. This way. Now we're going to come up here by 2.5 inches this way. So 2.5 inches this way. If you like, you can use your hip, this ruler. If you like, you can use your free hand to give it a curve so that it will have that shirt curve. It will not be straight. Now we are going to add our allowance. We are going to add 1 inch seam allowance. Add 1 inch all through. So we are going to join our seam allowance together. Flip it up this way. Now we are going to add our joining allowance at the neckline, shoulder and armhole. We're going to use ½ inch for joining allowance. Also at the armhole, we are also going to use our armhole, half inch on our armhole side. Do it gently to be accurate. And we're going to connect this way. If you can connect with your free hand, it's okay. And if you can't connect, you have your curve ruler, French curve ruler, you can use and connect. It's all okay. Now I'm going to cut for the front pattern, but we're going to notch here, just a slight notch here. I do it for proper identification. Now we are going to cut the back side. There is our starting point. Now we're going to put our shoulder measurements. Our shoulder measurements, we are not going to leave any extra here or any inches are this side, because the back, there is no opening at the back. It's only the front that have opening. Now our shoulder measurement is 7 inches. Then our downward measurement, the measurements we are going to consider at the back, just the armhole measurement, which is 8 inches. That's 16 inches divided by 2, they give us 8 inches. Then the bust point measurement, we are not going to consider that because there is no bust at the front. At the back, it's only at the front that we have bust. Then the underbust, we are not going to consider that also at the back because there is no underbust at the back. But we are going to consider the waist measurement here. Now, to start with, at the top, let's I forget, at the top, we're going to add that 1 inch that we deducted from the front. We're going to add it up here. This is the 1 inch that we deducted from the back, the front that we concluded that I said earlier that we're going to add at the back. Now our measurement is going to start here. This is the 8 inches. Let me change the ink so that we not confuse the dots. This is the 8 inches for the armhole, 16 inches for the waistline. Now the blouse length 23. At the first extent, I took here is our half cut. Here is our armhole. I mistake the line. We're also going to take our shoulder measurements here. Here also we're going to take our shoulder measurements. I'm going to draw a square line, a straight line to connect the dots. Now our neck depth, we're going to use 3 by 1. Here is 3. Now coming down, we're going to take, this one is already there, we're going to take 2. Then coming down with 1 inch shoulder slope. We're going to connect this way, shoulder slope this way. Then our neck, which we're going to connect it this way. Now the armhole, we're going to draw. There's no construction of SSCs at the back because there is no bust at the back. We're just going to take our armhole straight this way. Now we are going to take our normal body measurement, which I said that our bust measurement is 34 divided by 4 will give us 8.5 inches this way. Then our half cut measurement is 30 inches divided by 4 will give us 7.5 inches. These are 7.5 inches. Then our hip measurement is 36 divided by 4 will give us 9 inches, which is here. We are going to connect. Flip up this way to give it that hip curve. Now we're going to add our seam allowance, which is 1 inch as we took at the front. The same thing goes to the back side. We're going to connect. The back is very simple. There's no consideration of front side or the rest of the back. Let me flip it up this way lest I forget. And we're going to connect it this way, coming up by 2.5 inches this way. And use our curve ruler to connect this way. Now we're going to add half inch for the seam allowance at the neckline and armhole line. Then at the armhole too, we're going to take a half inch downward. Then we're going to connect this way. Connect it this way. Okay, that's all for the back because it's a dartless basic body. We're going to cut. Okay, I'm done cutting. This is the front pattern and this is the back side. This is the front side and this is the back side. This is the back side. There's 1 inch above the line. Try it. Anywhere you didn't understand, please just leave your question at the comment section below. I will answer all. If there's any other suggestion, please do well to drop it at the comment section. Once more, if you're here to subscribe to my channel, please do subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be the first to notify whenever I upload. Thank you for watching and God bless you all. Bye.